Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Gemini season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Geminis. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here. So collective, there seems to be a focus on the inner child, okay? Healing the inner child. The message that I'm getting is that when the inner child is healed, it manifests in us flowing with the energy as opposed to forcing, okay? Forcing energy, forcing a situation here, okay? It seems to be all about flow. So maybe this is what you're doing. You're healing the inner child. Spirit could be guiding you or encouraging you to go out and play, okay? Make some time for yourself. I feel like it has a lot to do with, I'm hearing your creative brain. Is that the left brain here? Okay, or the right? I'm not sure. But, you know, do something that's going to get the creative juices flowing is what I'm getting, okay? Yeah. And some of you guys, you have done this, and you know, we're never finished in regards to healing, okay? You're in the process of doing this, or you continue to do this, you know, as a practice when it comes to your healing journey is what I'm getting. Okay, so they're saying, you know, there's several ways to heal the inner child here. For some of you guys, you could work out or do some type of sport, go to the park, get some fresh air. And I'm also getting taking time for yourself, okay? Like self-care Sunday, having a bubble bath where it's a plain bubble bath or a spiritual bath here, okay? Doing a face mask. And I'm also getting just sleep, just rest, okay? Sitting around and doing nothing. Okay, like that is doing something. That's taking time out for yourself, okay? So that's the first message that I am getting here. I don't know if you guys have been feeling like you've had to force a situation here, maybe even force yourself to be in a certain mood, okay? And they're saying that, you know, targeting the inner child that will heal that part of you here, okay? I'm also picking up on another energy here that is overindulging, honey. Okay, they're trying to cope because they lied about you here. Someone wore a mask, maybe for another individual. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be community, but that's what I'm getting. This is someone who they love your healing journey, your healing practices. Somebody knows that you're healed, okay? And, you know, I take that lightly. Like I just said, we all have, there's always work to be done, okay? But I don't know. Someone wore a mask in regards to you. They wore a mask. They could have even lied about you here, okay? And this person is like overindulging. They could be indulging in substance abuse here to cope with something they said or how they acted towards you. This person hates nothing about you here, okay? Yeah. You could be seeing 1010. And I don't know why pregnancy test is in the reverse. For some of you guys, somebody lied and said that you were pregnant or they got you pregnant here. Like there's an energy where somebody has egg on their face. But for them to be doing drugs to cope, like something was a major lie, something could be embarrassing or shameful here, okay? Strange. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Someone could have even been talking about you, bringing something up or trying to bring some relevancy to something that happened when you were a child or your childhood memories here, okay? Spirit is saying that you have healed from that. And I'm getting you guys have several different ways you heal your inner child. Like I said, some of you guys could work out. A lot of you guys, you prioritize yourself, okay? Maybe you get a massage. Again, maybe you take time out to have like a peaceful, relaxing bath. Maybe you go get a pedicure, manicure, you know? Yeah, child. So let's see what this is about. Strange. Okay. And what does this say? Unsure results, positive or negative here, okay? It feels like somebody stuck their foot in their mouth here, okay? Yeah, they could have been bringing something up from your childhood here that you have healed, that you have overcame, that you have triumphed over, okay? And this, I hate nothing about you, is like screaming. It's speaking volumes here. It's just letting me know that somebody wore a mask, okay? Deep down, or when they're in solitude here, like this person, they admire you, okay, for the healing that you have done, okay? This could be somebody who's quite infatuated with you here, you know? Child. I feel like, you know, when it comes to you being healed or you being on a healing journey, some of you guys were in an environment or a community where that made you the oddball, okay? Yeah, pearls before swine. Oh, wow. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted and are unworthy of your gifts. Save your best for those who will genuinely appreciate you, what you have to offer, and return the kindness here. So somebody wore a mask for people or someone who wasn't even worth it here, okay? Yeah, damn. And then memories. And they could have sacrificed a relationship with you because of this. Memories are to be cherished, especially fond ones of friends and family. What is a good memory that will make you smile today here? Yeah, so now all they have is memories. Yeah, this has something to do, I don't know if this is a family member or a childhood friend, okay? Like somebody put on a front for another person, a group of people, something like that is going on, okay? Wow. And I feel like for some of you guys, you recognize that you were casting your pearls before swine long time ago, which is, I don't know, could have been the catalyst to get you on your healing journey. Child, please. Yeah, this person wore a mask for swine, honey. Memories, losses at the bottom of the day. Let's get a couple more. What in the hell is this about? Child. Let's see, y'all. Improvement, memories. Okay, so again, you improved. Not so much improve your memories. You improve how memories melt you. Okay, made you feel. That's what I'm getting. Okay, how somebody remembers you is not who you are today. You have made improvements here. Okay. Yeah, look, sacrifice. It's something about your childhood. Child. Maybe you dealt with some habits, some addictions in the past, okay? Because outdated is behind that. And for someone, I'm getting like this person knows whatever they were bringing up was outdated. It was the old you, okay? So they're feeling some type of way about that. Child. Yeah, they're in regret. They're in regret, responsibility. Maturity begins when you can take responsibility for your own actions here. This person knows that you're responsible here, okay? And they're going to have to take responsibility here. Because I feel like you may not have a connection with this person anymore, okay? Since they were so hell-bent on wearing a mask, casting their pearls before swine. Child. Awaken. It's time to awaken to a new day, a new you. You are no longer a caterpillar. You're a butterfly. So this is someone, they're still like a caterpillar. Because again, anytime you feel like you have to wear a mask for somebody else, this is somebody here who needs to heal their inner child, okay? You know, once you become a full-grown adult, doesn't mean that we're perfect, but once you become a full-grown adult, you shouldn't feel the need to front, hide, shrink, or lie for somebody else's acceptance here, okay? Or being in fear about how somebody's gonna see you or what they're gonna say about you or think about you here. This person actually needs to heal their inner child, so that could be the message here, and they could be awakening to that. They gotta suck it up. And then humility. Child, this person has been humbled. Damn. Life has a funny way of teaching us humility. However, the greatest lesson to learn from our tests and trials is not to be bitter, but to be greater. So this person here, this is someone who could have been very fond of you, okay? But they didn't have enough strength or courage to be very fond of you out loud for whatever reason, okay? And maybe they have lost you, lost the chance, lost a connection with you. They got to suck it up. Because somebody here did not stand their ground. Excuse me. Wow. Suck it up, buttercup. We all make mistakes and we can't always have things our way. Now that you know that, what are you going to do about it here? This person's got to take responsibility here for how they showed up. Damn, humility. Yeah, wisdom and empowered. Support is at the bottom of the deck here. This person could have thought that they were going to lose somebody else's support or friendship here, okay? Swine. Somebody was worried about swine. Child, they're in regret. They are in regret, y'all. All right, let's see what else they want to say about this situation here. Who is this? Let's see, who is this? Because they had the game up, didn't they? Worried about the wrong damn thing is what I'm getting, collective. Where my cards at? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's see who these people were trying to impress. Where are my damn cards? So, okay. Let's see. Who were they trying to impress, or not even so much impress, but just wanting to keep their support or backing or wanting them around? Okay. I feel like this person is awakening to the fact that, like, whatever choice or decision that they made in the past, it has everything to do with their unhealed inner child. That's what I'm getting, okay? That's what I'm getting, collective. And they got to suck it up. Because the people they were concerned about or worried about, like, they're nobody. Somebody is suffering behind your good karma. Okay, let's see. Yeah, toxic ties. They had toxic ties to these people. Let's see who this was. Something new. Okay. Yeah, this person was being offered something new. Maybe you. Something new, something blue. Okay. Damn, maybe you could have had a son with this person here. No strings attached. Cha, please. This could even be somebody you guys dated. Okay. Maybe you thought you were in a commitment, or maybe you were dating and you thought something was going a certain way, and behind the scenes they were telling their friends or family, like, oh nah, it ain't nothing, like, oh nah, it's just something to do. They're just something to do, no strings attached. I'm also getting like you are the Empress or the Emperor type here, okay? Like your marriage material, your commitment material. And this person was under the influence of their circle, their family, their community, some type of tradition where they felt like this was best. Okay, no strings attached. Okay. Child. Somebody could have even lied and said that they had a fling with you. Let's see. Because what the hell is pregnancy test? Like, somebody lied, child. And it was like, I feel like a wild claim, you know. Physical passion here. Child, this person, a secret admirer, child. This is somebody who wanted you deeply. They were passionate about you, okay? Yeah, curated image. Every post is polished, every angle calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. So somebody could have said that you had a curated image here, like you were fake, you were putting on a front, whatever they saw was not who you really are. But I'm also getting this person, there's something about them, I don't know if you've ever been in company of people who are, when it comes to judging or criticizing other people, they have this perfectionist attitude, but they're a hot mess. Okay, I'm getting something like that when it comes to who this person chooses as a partner. Like everybody's opinion matters. Okay, but it actually doesn't at all. But it's like picking people apart. Okay, and these are the same people that don't have their shit together. They could even be toxic. Okay, they could be narcissists. I'm getting something like that. Curated image. Okay, yeah. So this person could be reflecting like, why was I so pressed to not do what the fuck I wanted to do, not be with who I wanted to be with, not go to whom I was passionate about here. Like, why, you know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody is reflecting. Okay? Damn. They're being humbled though. They're being humbled. Yeah, because you walked away. Sure did. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself. When the path no longer serves you, it's time to move on. Because I keep hearing oddball. You guys were different from the rest. Okay? And somebody didn't have enough courage to court you. So I don't know. Twin flame. Okay, so this is a lesson. When I see that twin flame, this is a lesson for them. Okay, and it does tie back to their inner child. Okay. Yeah. So you fulfilled the contract here. You were a mirror to this person. Okay. And the thing is, they had an opportunity to accept the mirroring image, which was the truth that was being presented at that time. At that time. Okay. But instead they kind of didn't accept it until the time had passed. Either way, you fulfill your contract with the twin flame energy here. Okay. Yeah. Damn, not court date. Shit now. What is going on? Some of you guys could have been married to your twin flame here. Child, somebody could be doing court case spells. What is going on? Doing the work, child. Someone is doing some work, putting in some work, honey. Hold on. Water break, but I also heard water boy. Like, somebody was in the wrong energy here, okay? Somebody needed to grow up. Okay, unsent text. Interesting. Honeymoon phase, okay. Emotional safety here. This person didn't feel safe. They didn't feel safe to love, okay? Yeah. But it has everything to do with them not being an individual, okay? Honeymoon phase. Child. A message was typed with intention, then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than words would have here, okay? Somebody only wanted something temporary here, is what I'm getting as well. But I feel like it's crazy because I feel like they know you weren't up for that or you weren't interested in that, maybe. You don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings. Okay, I feel like it should say you don't have to walk on eggshells. Oh, okay, hide your feelings or second guess yourself. The connection holds you with care. Yeah, they didn't feel safe to love. And I feel like it had everything to do with outside influence. Also their own inner child, okay? This could be something that they have struggled with from their childhood here. Maybe examples of love or lack thereof here. Emotional safety in the reverse, okay? Maybe somebody didn't even believe in love, okay? Somebody was into honeymoon phases, okay? Yeah. They could have looked as marriage or commitment as a contractual agreement, and that's it, okay? Honeymoon phase. Yeah. I feel like that's what they wanted. And that's not how you showed up, okay? Toxic ties. This person has a lot of toxic ties. Yeah, you could have blocked this individual. You could have blocked this individual here, okay? Yeah, scam alert, because you felt like they were fake. I'm also picking up somebody's ass could have been married. I'm picking that up. So, responsibility, walking away fell on responsibility. They would have had to break up. I'm hearing, is that Ariana Grande, break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored? I'm hearing that. Scam alert. Yeah, you blocked this person, honey. I feel like you knew that they weren't serious, okay? I also feel as though you knew that this person was under the influence of others. And that like they weren't going to be on the same page with you, okay? Yeah. And that's exactly what it means, you know. I feel like whoever you are, you have already healed so much of your inner child where you're okay being an individual, okay? And this person still has toxic ties. They still have shackles on their feet, chains, basically, okay? Yeah, you could have blocked a fake profile. This person could be watching you from a fake profile. Child, they need to give it up. Somebody is pregnant though, it ain't you. Shit. They could have been trying to hide a pregnancy here. Yeah, like somebody had too much going on. Okay, yeah. And I feel like they knew that as well. Like this person would have had to close doors and cycles to, you know, their past. Misunderstood. The real version never made it past the rumors. Now they're stuck defending what they never said. Back to unsent text. Okay? Yeah. And, you know, I feel like people who this person had toxic ties to, toxic relationships with, they could be telling, oh, no, you misunderstood me. I didn't say this about the collective or something like that, child, please. Yeah, because you could be somewhere living large, or this is just your vibration here. Okay, you can be on the up and up here. Somebody also could have been worried about status. Okay. Aligned future here. Child. This person could suffer from a lot of bad habits or addictions. It has something to do with some trauma. Going back to their inner child here. Okay. Divine timing. You got marriage vows in the reverse, child, please. And then you got someone new in the reverse. Yeah. So somebody was married. Okay. Some of you guys, this could be an ex that got tricked out of their spot, but they were a willing participant. Divine timing. I feel like divine timing is all about somebody realizing what happened, how they tricked themselves out of their own spot. Okay. Realizing how their wounded child plays into the choices and the decisions that they make. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Somebody here had a lot of doors open, a lot of cycles, a lot of connections. And I feel like it could even be on an intimate level that they weren't willing to close the door on responsibly. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, you blocked this person because all they could offer was a honeymoon phase. Like this person was too all over the place is what I'm getting. Okay. Done settling. Yeah, you weren't waiting around on somebody here. Ulterior motives and clean slate. Interesting. So this person is saying that they want a clean slate, they want another chance, but they still have ulterior motives here. This person here, like, you know, I'm hearing tainted. Yeah. I'm hearing tainted. Like they will have to do some deep healing, okay? In order to have a chance with you. Child, someone's words and actions aren't lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda here, and love might not be it. Confirmation here. I feel like somebody doesn't really believe in love. They don't. But when they see you, they see love. And they know they effed up. They actually hate nothing about you. Okay? This person may have never experienced love, maybe even growing up. Okay, unconditional love. Yeah, my ear's itching, honey. Somebody was in this person's ear. They want a clean slate. Okay, it's like somebody wants to apologize and say, "Oh no, it was a misunderstanding." For some of you guys, like this person is married. If they're not married, they have a bunch of, sister wives, baby mothers. Like, no. This person could be drinking about you here. Yeah, because the door is closed. Okay, and you're done. You're done with this situation here. Different worlds. And you realize that you guys weren't on the same level is what I'm getting. Child. You got marriage vows in the reverse and landed on pearls before swine here. Okay. So yeah, again, confirmation. You realize that this person is not marriage material, okay? Some of you guys could have been head over heels with somebody here. And I feel like it's on a surface level, okay? Because you had just met this individual here. This person puts on a good show is what I'm getting, okay? They could come off as an emperor, somebody who's well established. I'm hearing well built, well learned, well versed, okay? But, okay, confirmation. But you realize this person is a scammer. Okay? Yeah, they shop around for flings. Okay? And they care about what other people think deeply. Like, dang, it's like this person, they pass around a collection plate, but not in regards to money, but like in regards to advice to see what other people think before they make the next move. Like, Child, please, let's close it out. And they got a child on the way. Somebody can have a lot of children, okay, with a lot of different feminine energies or masculines here. And there's no judgment, but these cycles are not over, okay? They could literally feel stuck, with certain toxic ties. So they just, they utilize escape mechanisms here, okay? They're in regret, honey. Take the message, money, mindset, shift here. Interesting. Okay, you guys could be getting a message here about finances. And again, there's another message here about somebody was concerned about status. Maybe they felt like you didn't have enough, okay? You don't wear designer. You don't drive a foreign. Some shit like that. Some dumb shit. But this person is in regret over you. Choose a softer life here, okay? Peace over pressure. Yeah, gentleness over chaos. Your life can feel lighter. Yeah. They had an opportunity to choose a softer life, not a fake life, okay? Not a keeping on a mask, poker face, facade life, okay? Yeah, so you detach with grace. Yeah. You were like an opportunity, an invite to get on the boat, on the bus with you, honey. Okay? The pattern returns here. Yeah, not so much. It landed on ulterior motives here. Yeah. Heartbreak residue. Exactly. Sure. Yeah, not this again. It's in the reverse. Like, this is over. This is over. Somebody's going to have to suck it up. Lost the spark. You don't feel the same. You see this, you don't see this individual the same as when maybe you first met, okay, or you first started dating. Because I'm getting, if you started to date this person like officially, not a commitment, but dating, it didn't go far at all. It didn't go far at all, okay? Let's close it out, honey. Child, too bad. Too bad, so sad. Lost the spark. The energy has shifted. Excitement fades quietly. Something feels different now. Got to be more careful when an emperor or an empress cross your path. You got to think. I'm hearing think, act, and choose wisely. I also heard bravely, okay? Acceleration. Architect of realities here. Somebody is realizing that they are the architect of their own reality. You have acceleration and you have path maker. Child. Everything is speeding up around you. Opportunities appear rapidly. Focus your energy like a beam of light toward what matters most. And they did not do that. Pathmaker. You are no longer content to dream. You are ready to walk. Your energy propels you forward with courage toward your true calling. Stay focused here. Yeah, you definitely had a contract to meet up with this person here in this lifetime, this existence here. And it still happened. They just didn't take your hand. Okay? Architect of realities here. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.